Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay, so this is day 2 in building up the new game office. And today we're gonna be spray painting this wall a little bit. I'm gonna be taking off these posters so I can start spray painting. And I already kind of did a little bit over here on this side, so it's gonna be kind of completely black. And then also we're gonna take out this pillow because there's a hole punched into it, and we're gonna get some extra bricks and some expanding foam so we can fill that in so we can like really make it look cool and nice and everything. But other than that, I did get the Hatsune Miku shelf up and running. Like I say running like it's a machine or something, but you know, it's up and displayed real nice and looking pretty cool. And yeah, so then I still didn't build the desk, which is still kind of messy over there, but I think the first thing that I want to do is focus on getting this chimney nice and painted, and then adding extra lights. We already got one set up already. Make my way through all this stuff without stepping on something. All right, so you see how the lights is up there, which is cool. So once we get this chimney painted and it's dried, we can have it stretch all across the rest of the wall over there and come all the way around and meet up back in this corner. So this whole section is gonna have some LED lights up. First, I gotta take these posters down so then we can start painting it. So let's do that. All right, so I managed to finish this whole side here. I should use painter's tape to cover up the ceiling and the side of the walls, but I was a little rushing a little bit, but it's okay. Since it's just a white ceiling and a white wall, I can easily paint that back over with, you know, white paint. But getting the chimney done is like the most important part. And with this whole can of Flex Seal paint, I was able to finish up the side of the wall that needed to be finished covered. There's like a few little spots here and there, but for the most part, it did get most of that, and then managed to cover the first itty bitty part of the base part of the chimney. So we're gonna need a lot more paint. So yeah, I thought this can would be big enough to finish at least half of this wall. And it probably would have if I would have been able to finish this half with like a quarter part of the paint, but you know, I guess paint takes a lot more to cover a chimney than I thought.
3 weeks later.
So it has been a few weeks since the last time I painted this. A lot just has happened from the Sony Direct. The Pokemon Presents probably already happened at this point. But today we are going to be focusing on that. Yes, we're going to be building the desk today so we can put it in this space. Hopefully it fits here. That's what I'm hoping. Eventually this couch will be moved and put over there, and right behind, right in front of the chimney where the once finished chimney will be. Because what I'm hoping is that the long L desk part comes down to this part and it comes all the way and snug into this corner. And then behind me, there's gonna be some bookshelves that has RAM and something else here, along with some other posters and tapestries here, with like another shelf like right in the middle, or maybe small shelves, probably, we'll see. But yeah, so it's a slow work in progress, but it is moving, so that's the most important thing. Also got a brand new phone, so not everything is blurry anymore, so that helps. That's another thing that happened, if you couldn't tell, that from the first clips to this clip, that everything is a little bit more smoother now. So yeah, it's in 4K and whatnot, and it looks really good. So either way, let's unbox this, look at all the pieces, and get it built. All right, cool. Yeah, so this was like unboxed. Here's the instructions. There's a 12-step process to this, and eventually it's supposed to look like that. So let's see if I'm not stupid enough not to make it look like this. All right, so this is what everything looks like out of the box. You know, you got the couple pieces there, some of the legs over there. I'm showing this is a riser for the top of the desk, a couple pieces over there. Surprisingly for me, is that this desk doesn't look as big as I thought it was going to be. So I think this will be able to fit in this spot pretty perfectly. Honestly, a lot more than I thought it was going to. But this is what it looks like with all the wood laid out, as the instructions is telling me, to make sure everything is supposed to go in alignment here. And then we're supposed to please make sure that the desktops F are on the right side, which I'm assuming that they have all the screws faced up. So I'm assuming this is the right way, but I guess we will find out when it's done. So I'm not gonna go step by step for every part of the process, but maybe part way. So let's do a quick transition to, oh yeah, this is what it is like now. Everything's not completely tightening yet, but it is at the structure of it is up and stable, which actually didn't take that long. For this part, it took about an hour and a half, I would say. It's 9 o'clock now. I started at like 7 or maybe close to 8. But you know, we have this one last piece here that needs to go in it, and then we have, I think, one more other piece. Like, I mean, that's the top part, but other than that, the process has been going pretty smooth. So this is a step we're on step 6. Well, technically I just did step 7, which was tighten the middle parts of the frame, which is pretty cool. So now we are on page 10. Nope, we're on page 8. I know how to count. We're on page 8, and we're supposed to put this bar in the middle. I'm showing it as another support, and then from there it's just putting all the other attachments on it. Let's get to that. All right, and this is what it looks like fully put together. Now everything's not truly tightened yet, but from the frame and everything that looks like it looks pretty good. As I was saying before, that this desk is a lot smaller than I thought, and I feels like it will fit very perfectly in this spot. And instead of having the L desk come down this way, it probably make more sense to put the corner in the corner. So it comes down this way. So then there'll be a bookshelf right here to end that stop right at the end of that bookshelf of the desk. So a line right there, and then I'll have the REM stuff behind me, or ReZero, and probably something else along adjacent to that. But for the most part, the last thing that is left to do is mostly just tightening, which is the tedious part, and then to put on the riser for the monitor, or one of the monitors that I'll have. And yeah, this didn't take that long. It's about 9:30 a.m. right now. I started at like 7, close to 8 a.m. So pretty good. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick. Then I'll probably come back and tighten this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all put together.
Eventually.
Okay, and now this is what it's looking like, fully done, screwed in, fully assembled. I won't lie, my wife helped me tighten in the screws when I was eating, so shout out to her. I really appreciate her for that. And now the only left thing to do is put on the riser, which I technically don't know if I want to do that per se, but I kind of like it kind of flat surface right now. So maybe I might just leave it the way it is for now. And if I really truly need it, then I will put, you know, this together. But for the time being, I think we are pretty much done. It is now 1 p.m. on a Wednesday day, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. And yeah, we got it done. It looks good. Don't mind the sweat marks on it because I was sweating by putting it together. But you know, either way, it looks pretty good. I want to get some new mats and then set up my monitors, and then my desktop will go on this thing that's over here that has a bunch of Sonic stuff on it, and it's gonna go right here or right underneath the desk or something, so the tower can go on it, and then another table is gonna go here once this couch is over there completely, and then my other monitor will go here. Or I might put both towers on this table, that's whatever goes here when it goes here, and then because I still want to put like a shelf here, and I guess I could put it right next to it, because the REM shelf is going to go here, and then something else is going to go aside it, adjacent to it, and then I don't know if I want to put Final Fantasy here or keep it ReZero related or anime related, so putting like Bleach something here, and then other stuff is going to go in between this, so like the Kafka stuff is going to go here, and then the ABBA stuff is going to go here, and then there's going to be stuff in between that, and it's going to look really cool when it's decorated. I showed this off before, but I guess I can show it off again. So then there's going to be a light strip that goes all the way around. We already started installing it a little bit, and it's going to go all the way around the chimney and all the way around this corridor and come back around, and then I think I might put lights in here as well, but I feels like that'd be overdoing it, so I might do something else for this encode for my office. But so far it's coming together. It is coming together slowly but surely, but I guess the most important thing is that we got this done. So I think that's where we're going to end this video. I don't know where I'm going to post this video, but I feels like in the next update I'm going to tackle this wall, then put the finished rest of the lights and installing those going around, and then start tidying all this stuff up, so then we can bring in the shelves and start decking them from Atelier all the way down to Nikkei, and then this is where all the figures are going to go, from all the original figures that I collect, or hentai figures, or whatever type of figures I decide to collect. That's going to go all around these walls, and then something's going to go here, which I think it's Princess Peach is going to go here, or maybe Princess Peach might go here, but we'll figure it out. Either way, looking good. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Peace. Deuces. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.